The cars are coming out on track for this afternoon's final here at Hednesford. Always a delight to see those as they do come out of pit lane and roar the engines and spin the tyres. The majority are now out on track. You can see that Trevor Harris is there, but they're still making their way down out of pit lane. You see Kenny Purdy has just made his way through. He's about to go through the entrance to the pit gate. Tick Stewart. Here's Kenny Purdy in the spanker. The king of Carluke, as he's known. It's Craig Boyd, 91 Tick Stewart, the ticking bomb. It's a pocket rocket, 257 Andrew Willis. The family guy is next with a good power slide, that's 419 Dave Murphy. Dave did extremely well in his second heat from his A grade, and that will surely give him a boost to his confidence on what is his favourite track here at Hednesford. It's a long way for Dave all the way from Southampton, but that will have been just reward getting that good place in his heat. So we can see the drivers making their way through. We're concentrating on the man who, according to the announced results at the end of heat number 2, was in feed adjudicated to be the winner, and that was 31 Steve Gooding, as at the time the officials had explained that we were just sorry for the interruption there, but I was just advised that John McFarlane seems to be having some difficulty in getting the 84 car out of pit lane, but hopefully that will be sorted. And as I was saying, the results to heat number 2, although we had seen that Tick Stewart had crossed the line in first place, it was shortly announced afterwards that in actual fact it was declared that he had jumped the start. Now, whether that holds for the formalised results that will be announced by the promotion later on today, we will remain to see. But that was the declaration at the time, and Steve Gooding, who we can see on inside row 2 of the white tops, was given the race win. So 31 was your winner, and Tick Stewart was initially docked those 2 places. So looking at who we do have out on grid for this final, we can see that number 12, Trev the Rev, Trevor Harris, is there out on pole, and again following on from his excellent performance that he put in at Tipperary yesterday, he's again putting in some good drives this afternoon here in England. Behind Trevor we have the good guy, 31 Steve Gooding, as we were saying a moment ago, was adjudicated to be the race winner in heat number 2, and that will again have given Steve a lot of confidence in racing his Hillman Avenger. Moving down to the B grade, and 257 Andrew Willis again lines up in his diminutive Austin A30, with alongside him 44 Little Miss Penelope Pitstop, Cara Boyd driving her 1500 Wolseley alongside him. First time that Cara's been racing from the B grade this season, and having recently been upgraded due to some good results that she received at both Logelly and Wimbledon. Now, 25 laps will be the length of this particular race as we move down to the first of the A grade, which is 20 Dave Fry in his Talbot Sunbeam. Alongside him in his Ford Anglia is 91 Tick Stewart. Another Ford Anglia, that's 419 Dave Murphy. And then the another Sunbeam in the shape of 247 Graham McCabe. The Austin A40 of 45 Craig Boyd is next, who has put in some superb examples of racing today. A very deliberate and refined driver, very accomplished, and would be certainly not out of place in some more established formulas known nationwide, such as BTCC. He's that good a driver. Moving down to the tail end, and we have 210 Hugh Weaver in the star grade, alongside him 17 Kenny Purdy and 72 Gary Goodswin. So this will be a clutch start again, over 25 laps, but we will put the the installation laps in first. And unfortunately, John McFarland has not made the grid. I don't know whether that's because he simply just fell asleep at the wheel after being so tired, after travelling so far this weekend. A little bit of a shame that he's not made it out, because again, John's performance has been improving in recent weeks. See a good variety of cars out there in classic hot rods. Another one of the appeals that this formula has, racing these old school cars, bringing out the memories of the older fans and acquiring the interest of the younger ones. And the Ford Anglia of number 12 Trevor Harris will be anticipating the start of this 25 lap race, and it will again be a clutch start. Jason, my assistant here for CHR TV, has suggested that he was having trouble in charging the battery of his car. And don't forget that these cars don't have alternators on them, and they have to be constantly charged in between races. It may well have been he hadn't got enough juice to get it on there. So he's on the trailer and we get ready for the final. Away we go, and Trevor Harris to lead them off. Start all round. As we look at 257 Andrew Willis in view. Cara Boyd has beaten him out of the trap as Tick Stewart powers around the outside, and we make our way to the head of affairs with number 12 Trevor Harris there. Trevor Harris leading, 31 Steve Gooding in second place. Flying up to third place now, the fastest man currently on the field, 91 Tick Stewart. Then comes 44 Cara Boyd and 257 Andrew Willis. Number 20 Dave Fry in his new Talbot Sunbeam, trying to go around the outside of 257 Andrew Willis. 419 Dave Murphy looking to put in a good drive again, but 45 Craig Boyd has got by him on the outside line. Look at Craig, certainly flying as well, and really the only driver perhaps in contention to put a challenge down to Tick Stewart in this final. Here comes Tick on the inside of Trevor Harris, and the man in the Red Devil now leads in car 91. 91 Tick Stewart down the home straight, leading 31 Steve Gooding, 12 Trevor Harris, 44 Cara Boyd, 45 Craig Boyd. Round the outside of his sister goes Craig. 20 Dave Fry next, waiting for the guys with the escorts to feature. There's Kenny Purdy right behind 419 Dave Murphy. 247 Ray McCabe, fellow Scotsman, right behind Kenny Purdy, down into turn 3. Ahead, 45 Craig Boyd now on the hot pursuit of number 91 Tick Stewart in this afternoon's final for the classic hot rods. He passes 31 Steve Gooding. Craig Boyd now in that second place. There's Tick, there's Craig, Steve Gooding third, and then a whole gaggle of drivers right behind. As Cara Boyd is the jam car just at the moment as Kenny Purdy goes on her outside. Gary Goodsman beginning to make progress at this late stage. The escorts surrounding the Wolseley of Cara Boyd in the back of the positions at the moment. 257 257 Andrew Willis went through as it's the halfway stage to 91 Tick Stewart from 45 Craig Boyd. 31 Steve Gooding in third place. Up to fourth now goes 17 Kenny Purdy, from 12 Trevor Harris, then comes 20 Dave Fry, beginning to dial that new Talbot Sunbeam in. And now we're 3 wide down the back straight. That was a bit of a hairy moment there for Graham McCabe. Lead driver through to Pinchard again. 7 laps remaining for, 9 laps remaining I should say, for Tick Stewart. Chasing down the Anglia, and then there's a big gap to third place with Steve Gooding still on his own. Then comes Kenny Purdy in fourth. Fifth place 210 Hugh Weaver. Then comes Dave Fry in car 20. The whole gaggle of cars right behind Trevor Harris being now bulked by the rest of the field coming on through. Trevor takes a breather and lets Andrew Willis by as the leader comes into picture. 91, Tick Stewart. But how much longer can he hold it as Craig Boyd now looks to reel him in car 45. 12 Trevor Harris is a retiree as they come to lap the back markers. Here comes Tick. Craig Boyd right with him now in car 45. Now the battle is on for this meeting final. And they come to lap the back markers. Take us through past Andrew Willis, 45. Craig Boyd looking to follow him. 4 laps to go this time around for leader 91, Tick Stewart. Looking for a heat and final double. As is 45 Craig Boyd. Lap car for the second time, 91 leading. 3 laps to go as they're coming to lap some of the star men back markers. And 72 Gary Goodswin goes wide. Goodswin goes wide, but Boyd still snakes his way through. 2 laps to go. And maybe Tick Stewart has just done enough in this race to hang on. We're on the final lap now as they come to lap Dave Murphy in 419. Down the back straight for the last time. Tick Stewart into turn 3 and out of 4. And 91 Tick Stewart takes the flag from 45 Craig Boyd. For your third place finisher, and it's a huge gap to 31 Steve Gooding, then comes 17 Kenny Purdy, 210 Hugh Weaver, 20 Dave Fry, 247 Graham McCabe, then come 419 Dave Murphy, 72 Gary Goodswin and 44 Cara Boyd. Well, a very good clean race and really all about the speed of Tick Stewart in this afternoon's final. And Craig Boyd did his level best to reel him in, but it wasn't quite enough. And really has been the story of Tick Stewart today. Although equally, the third place finisher, 31 Steve Gooding, deserves equal merit for some spirited and successful driving this afternoon. So just waiting for the final adjudication from the meeting steward before full announce the results are brought forward. But certainly I would think that there is no doubt about the winner on this occasion. And Tick Stewart is already on the final rostrum. And although he may well have not been announced as the official winner of heat number 2, or at least he wasn't early on in today's programme, he will certainly be very pleased by winning this afternoon's final, and his points total will certainly bring him up to star grade. So as the drivers now make their way back to pit lane, that will conclude this afternoon's recording for Classic Hot Rod TV. And we hope that those of you who've not been able to attend today's racing are suitably encouraged to do so. And we will be back with you next time in a fortnight for the Midland Championship on Sunday the 30th of April at Northampton International Raceway. And we'll see you then.